Welcome back. This is Chili Davis. I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is a channel where we talk about my top stocks, and we also talk about passive income, and we also talk about dividend stocks. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Also, if you like this content, please click the like button. It will help the YouTube algorithm spread the video. Okay, on Friday, it is Sunday evening. We're going into the next week. But on Friday, we had some stocks that were up. Ford was up. NVIDIA was up slightly. Some stocks were up. But overall, we can see that the stock market has been coming down since the Fed started talking about higher rates for longer. Okay, so they did not raise the rates immediately, but we're still talking about higher rates for longer. So let's take a look at some of CNBC, see what's going on in the market. Okay, here we are on CNBC, and there's several things in the news today. The UAW strike continues. So this is the strike between Ford, GM, and Stellantis, otherwise known as Chrysler Vehicles. UAW strike continues. Also in the market, Congress remains kind of frozen step on the looming budget, so they have not made a decision on a budget deal yet. So the government could shut down by October 1st. But it does say that over the weekend, the congressmen have been working over this weekend. Okay. And also, it looks like the Hollywood writers' strike and studios reach a tentative deal to end the 150-day strike that started back in May. So that does weigh on the market. And what else do we have? Workers with the Canada Union vote in favor of the Ford contract. So at least within Canada, Ford has come to agreement with the union there, but we're still dealing with the union here in the U.S. They're still striking. So this is a strike that may continue on, but that is the issue right now. Whether the UAW continues to strike, that the strike will expand to more plants across the U.S. So right now, UAW has started to strike, and they have not come to a deal with GM, Stellantis, or GM or Ford. Okay, so that's the update. Now over to the Robinhood portfolio, and as you can see over the last week, we'll go to the week view. And over the last week, we've been down over 6.75%. So that means on average, we've been down about 1.5% each day. Okay, so we see here last September 18th, we were at 2,500, and now today we're down to 2,300. Now this is since the Fed spoke on Wednesday and talked about lowering rates, talking about higher rates for longer. Okay, so they did not raise the rate for this month, but they said that they, for foreseeable future, until inflation comes down, that there may still be more rate hikes in the future. Okay, so even though they did not raise rates for the month of October, the Fed did mention that he believed there'd be higher rates for longer. So it makes it more difficult to do home loans, car loans, any type of business loan. Actually, the higher rates are right now hurting the real estate market. So from a commercial standpoint, a business paying higher interest rates for short-term cash, whether that's a 5-year term for a business loan or a 5-year term. Basically, in a real estate game, rentals and leases, they usually call them leases, usually go for a 7-year term. So some of those terms are coming around renewed at higher rates. And so this is actually hurting the real estate market. Okay. So anyway, we got the message from the Federal Reserve that on Wednesday that we will have higher rates for longer. Okay. And lastly, just a quick look at the portfolio.